Today, in Part 8, Section 5 of Vigyan Bhairav Granth, we will elaborate on topics like nirvikalpta, etc. by contemplating the void simultaneously in the upper, root, and middle, described in the void and sky feeling. Welcome to this deep exploration, this explainer of supreme consciousness. Settle in, let your breath steady, and prepare your mind to receive a truly cosmic secret. We're stepping beyond the ordinary world today, right into the heart of profound stillness. As we immerse ourselves in this specific section of the ancient text, we are essentially witnessing a timeless dialogue. Imagine, if you will, the supreme consciousness, Lord Shiva, revealing the ultimate mechanics of the universe to the divine mother, Shakti. We are going to explore how this scripture doesn't just talk about emptiness, but actively guides us to experience it. By feeling the vastness of the sky and the profound quiet of the void across three distinct centers of our very own bodies, we unlock something incredible. Listen closely to the resonance of this ancient wisdom. The Sanskrit shloka reveals, Urdhva-shunyam, Adha-shunyam, Madhya-shunyam, Nir-ashryam, Tri-shunyam yobi janati sabhavet kulandana. What does this mean for us? In simple English, it translates to, by contemplating the baseless void at the top, the root, and the middle simultaneously, one becomes the master of the entire embodied existence, overflowing with bliss. Just take a moment to really let that sink in. We're talking about a state of being that completely merges the knower, the known, and the knowledge itself into a beautiful, liberating emptiness. It's a total dissolution of boundaries. Now, before we actually practice this, we need to understand our destination. We are aiming for a state called nirvikalpta. So, what exactly is this? Well, it is the absolute, ultimate state of thoughtlessness. It's pure, non-dual consciousness. When you touch this state, your mind is completely emptied of all its usual constructs, the anxieties, the nagging doubts, the endless, noisy fluctuations of daily worldly thoughts. They just vanish. I want you to imagine the surface of a vast, ancient ocean, completely still, untouched by even the slightest breeze, without a single ripple. In this deep serenity, the illusion that you are separate from the universe simply dissolves, leaving nothing but eternal, unshakable peace. Let's make this tangible and map these esoteric voids directly onto your own physical vessel. First, we have the upper void, known as prasthashunya. This sits right at the crown of your head, and it represents the knower, the pramata. Next, gently shift your awareness down to the root void, or adashunya, anchored at the very base of your spine. This represents the known, the prameya. And finally, we find the middle void, the haritsunya, resting peacefully right in the center of your heart space. This represents the knowledge, or the actual process of perception itself, the pramana. You see, the text is quite literally taking the limitless, vast cosmos and mapping it directly onto your human breath and body. So how does this transformation actually take place? The scripture continues with a claim that is nothing short of awe-inspiring. Tatadishe shunyatameva kshanamatram vibhavayet, nirvikalpam nirvikalpo nirvikalpa swarupabhak. Translated, this powerful verse tells us, by contemplating the void in these specific places for even a single moment, the practitioner attains the form of nirvikalpa. Think about the gravity of that. According to this wisdom, just a single unbroken fraction of a second of realizing this vast emptiness is enough to completely shatter the thickest illusions of our worldly matrix. In that tiny fragment of time, you realize all elements as nirvikalpa, and you literally become the embodiment of pure, thoughtless consciousness. It's fascinating because we can methodically deconstruct this cosmic truth across several different dimensions. Let's walk through them together. Spiritually, this practice is about realizing the infinite nature of your soul, completely breaking free from physical and mental limits. Religiously, it describes the ultimate experiential union where the devotee merges with the supreme deity. From a tantric perspective, there are two distinct views here. The first points to the awakening of Kundalini energy, rising majestically up through the chakras and dissolving into the absolute void. The second tantric view is deeply psychological. It's the complete dissolution of that triad we discussed, the knower, the knowledge, and the known. Philosophically, we are deconstructing the very fabric of reality into shunya, the void, and akash, the boundless sky. And practically, well, it's the ultimate tool for finding supreme, unshakable mental stillness, no matter how chaotic your daily life might be. Now, the most crucial part of this entire text is making the leap from philosophical understanding to actual embodied application. the scripture gracefully shifts from analysis into intimate, guided instruction. So let's explore exactly how it guides the practitioner to achieve this profound supernatural stillness.
The text lays out a beautifully specific 6-step progression. Step 1 is all about foundation. Sit firmly, allow your spine to be upright but at ease, and let your physical body deeply relax. Let your breath become slow and steady. In Step 2, you bring your awareness entirely to the crown of your head, the vertical void, the prashtashunya, and just feel the boundless emptiness expanding there. Step 3 asks you to gently guide that awareness all the way down to the base of your spine, the root void, the adashunya, allowing all dense, earthly sensations to melt into pure space. For Step 4, draw your focus upward to the center of your chest, the middle void, the rich shunya. Now, Step 5 is where the true magic happens. You expand your consciousness to hold all 3 voids simultaneously, top, root, and middle. You literally feel the boundaries of your physical form melting away into the infinite. Finally, Step 6 is the threshold. You enter Nirvikalpa Samadhi, releasing every last thought to rest in the pure, expansive, and eternal silence of your true being. And so, this ancient dialogue leaves us standing on the precipice of a rather profound philosophical question. As the deeply ingrained triad of the knower, the knowledge, and the known completely dissolves, are you truly prepared to surrender your constructed reality into the quiet, eternal embrace of the Shunya? On behalf of the Vedmata AI family, if you found our presentation informative, please share our video as widely as possible so that the authentic knowledge of Indian Vedic texts can reach the masses. Come, let us all participate in this yagya of knowledge. Har Har Mahadev.